Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium, home to the 1984 national champion BYU Cougars, and this, one of the more intimidating venues in all of college football. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Powell. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the BYU Cougars offense will get the first possession of the game. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And, Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On third down, he drops to throw, using the back as a receiver on the screen. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush.
He's going to throw deep right side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Cavazos. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He's looking for an open man on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Garrison. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Cougars will hustle to the line. The aerial assault continues. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So North Texas offense will try to get something started with their first possession. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. It's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Got his man down the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? North Texas really has it going on offense. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Using the quick game. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense, and you saw it on that play.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
3, BYU, 0.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll go to the counter. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. BYU right back to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Beard. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He's got it. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. BYU has this offense clicking.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cougar. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Minnesota. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. North Texas in the hurry up. They're getting this guy lathered up. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back has it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. North Texas has it going to work with another first down.
Well, when you're running the curl route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll give it to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Keeps it himself and gets to first. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got an open man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Still running at the 40. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. North Texas in the hurry-up. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The run from the shotgun. Running with power. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
That makes the score North Texas 13, BYU 7.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up just inside their own 20. It's 2nd and 9 from the 19. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Garrison. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Cougars moving quickly to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his protection.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the 1st. They want to just keep throwing it. Quick strike complete.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going for it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
How about this? That's catch number 300 in his career.
And it doesn't matter who's been playing quarter.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mean Green.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up 14 over Texas. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. On the run, it's Cavazos. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Cougars want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. The Cougars have this offense rolling. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. At midfield, he's got room. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Well, they went right back to him, and he went right back down. It's going to be 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And it's right down the boulevard.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They'll go to the air. They're working that left side. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. North Texas in the hurry up.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He's got it on the right. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Coming after him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They're going to go for it on 4th down with a couple of good options. A first down or a touchdown. He'll ride his man on the option. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's caught. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. He's looking to throw it. quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Man, did he have a read on that one and almost had the pick. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. Trying to get to it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Gonna let it fly. Brings it in down the left side. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, North Texas. And once he got loose, it was all over. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. At the 35, he's got room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. He's going to pass. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Ohio State. We'll circle back if anything.
Fires and picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And down he goes back at the 3. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cougars! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Man, what a great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a one-score game. Now the second half we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside LaVell Edwards Stadium.
BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. North Texas in the hurry-up.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Here comes the hurry-up. Power football with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. From the gun on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. The give from the gun. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Mean Green. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Just about set to kick it away.
That makes the score. North Texas, 34. BYU, 20.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
First and 10.
Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. BYU lines up quickly.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are?
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. How about that play by the strong safety? Made sure his responsibility was covered and then just went and made a play.
Sometimes it's freestyling, right? Sometimes coaches will get a little bit upset, but they don't get near as upset when I get the guy on the ground. They're okay with that, but I'm spinning down. I'm playing close to the line of scrimmage as a strong safety. I see the quarterback. I got to make sure if I do go to him, I better get that sucker and I better wrap him up and I better tackle him.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They're down to the 32-yard line on first and 10. He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Butler. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Offense in the hurry-up.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
He's looking to throw. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. On second down, just keeps firing. It's complete. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. On third and goal, they'll throw it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Absolutely perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Louisiana delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Lafayette. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that, too, because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the...
Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a beautiful sight. Not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Beard. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They want to run it left here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cavazos. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. BYU has this offense clicking. A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the tackle. At the 40, there he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Man, how about the quarterback? How about the athletic ability for this guy? He's so quick, so elusive, so fast, can make these big plays. And before you blink, he's 30-plus yards down the field, making your defense look silly.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. North Texas in the hurry-up.
When you got a QB with this kind of arm talent, receivers with this kind of speed, they are going to be difficult to stop. They have been up and down the field. They've almost got 450 passing yards now.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the fourth sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments. They've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll leave it with him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give to the tailback. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the catch at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas, 48, BYU, 27.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hit as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. 1st down here for the offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. Got room at the 35. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He makes a grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, North Texas! And the pummeling has started.
Well, that's when the defense would like to have back. They would have wished the quarterback pitched that football, but instead, they took the wrong guy away and made it an easy decision for the QB.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
North Texas, 55, BYU.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try the right side. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Cavazos. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
3rd down coming up.
Looking to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And he's got it at the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. BYU with the 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Got enough space, and he will take it in. Touchdown, BYU!
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome. And certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Nice move to pick up yardage. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Handoff from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. North Texas will have to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. BYU right back to the line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cougars.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
BYU 41.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. 1st down here for the offense.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Grabbed in the middle. It's Amatova. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. No huddle here for the offense. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Martinez. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback on the keeper. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. North Texas in the hurry up. He's looking to pass. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
BYU 41.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This BYU offense set up with another first down.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, BYU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. So last Last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Snags it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
North Texas, 61. BYU, 48.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll start this drive firing. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. He'll just keep slinging it. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.